Hi there. I don't know if it's morning, evening, or whatever, so I would just say hello. Thank you for tuning into this video. It is another video of the video version of my newsletter, which I send out every couple of weeks. This one is all about the fall. So I'm going to read this part. Some of it I'm going to ad-lib, some of it I'm going to read. So I'm going to try to read it because, you know, that is what this video is about. So, okay. I hope you're enjoying a beautiful fall as I am here in Northern California. It's not always the case here. Sometimes our seasons jump from sun-scorched hills straight to frost and leafless trees. But this year we've been treated to a slow golden transformation with red too. The leaves are turning bit by bit, and it reminds me of my favorite bin of rich fall fabric. Fall colored fabric. It is my favorite, and it is my biggest bin, I think. So, as most of you may already know this, fall is my favorite season. So, okay. And if you're a lot like me, you have a lot of fall themed fabrics. I found a site that has over 40 beautiful free fall quilt patterns. They're table runners and quilts. The link is below. Check it out. They're beautiful. I may need more fabric. That is no exaggeration. Click the image. Oh, no, never mind. That was in the newsletter. You can find the link below to that website. And also there's a link to all of our fall stencils. Because if you're going to look at those quilts, I'm sure you're going to be wanting to check out our fall stencils. Thanks for doing that. I'm going to jump over next to a peek at my grief quilt. Just another little update. I've been working on it. The progress is slow. Slow stitches, quiet moments, and lots of love in every stitch, every thread. I'm using our large wine glass Sashiko stencil number 30650. There's a link to that below too. And the thimble that's in this picture is a Roxanne thimble. If you've been quilting, hand quilting especially, you're probably familiar with Roxanne Thimbles. They are awesome. I bought mine, I don't know how many years ago, a long time ago, and it was like a splurge. It was expensive, and did I really need it? But I bought it anyway, and I love it, and it is like a piece of jewelry. And one thing that I did learn since I started hand quilting this quilt, because it's been a while since I did a hand quilting project, what I've learned is there are these silicone thimbles, and I happen to have some right now. There's my Roxanne thimble. The gold is starting to look a little worn. And these are the silicone thimbles. So my hand was really hurting. Well, not really hurting, but it was complaining. So because you pull that needle out, and it's such a small needle, and you know, it takes a lot of pull. So these things, they are great. Oh, I actually have it on upside down. Your fingernail goes on this side. Yeah, that one's right. And so you can just grab that needle and pull it out so easily, and you don't feel all that strain in your hands, which is keeps you going longer, I'll tell you that. So anyway, there's a link below of where I got those, or not where I got them. I got them at Hobby Lobby, but I found a link to some more on Etsy, and it looks like they're identical. So if you're interested in that, I highly recommend them. And we're talking about the last newsletter just briefly here. I wanted to thank everybody who watched and commented. Also on my first video newsletter. I made a second one this week, so that was last week. This is a third. And even though my brother pointed out that my lens was dirty, and he was not wrong, it was bad, he said it was okay. But I had to say, no, we can't show that video. It looks like I'm in a fog. So I made another one, and I will continue to make them, and hopefully they will get better with practice. Most things do. You can watch that second video below if you're interested. Each video teaches me something new. This time, always clean the lens before hitting record. And get rid of any empty chairs. And make sure pillows are upright in the background. Thank you for your encouragement. And more importantly, thank you for watching. Okay, now onto the topic of a very big moment for us. This is about our sign. After all these years, Hancy Creations finally has not only its own building, but our very own sign on our own building. To most people, it might not seem like a big deal, but to me, it's huge, huge. I love going up and seeing Hancy Creations on the big window or the door. It's huge. And I, in the newsletter, go into this. Check out the pictures, first of all. That in the picture is Colt Bowden. He's hand lettering our new Hancy Creations sign. No decals. My dad can rest easy. Just paint and pride. Our company started in the sign industry decades ago, so it felt perfectly fitting that one of our favorite sign customers, Colt Bowden, from McMinnville, Oregon, came down to hand letter the windows himself. He drove 6 hours to get here to letter my window. Is that great or what? Colt is a talented artist and also one of our Pounce Pad dealers. He left me one of his favorites. He put his own design on the back. Colt even gave our logo a fresh touch and shared ideas for a possible new look for our Pounce Pads. That'll be coming hopefully soon. Just to give you an idea. My dad, Ray Hancy, who invented the original Pounce Pad and became a legend among sign painters, would be proud. Yes, he would. Then we have the topic of the picture that was in the last newsletter. It is one of those calendar sections. It was October with the truck on it full of pumpkins. Here it is. I can take my thimbles off now. So somebody asked me where the pattern is for that because it's so cute, and I normally know better, and I always put the link. So this time she got caught off guard, of course. But the link to it is below, and it's actually, I don't know if it was like a block of the month type of thing or a banner of the month, but there's 12 of them. You can buy them separately though, as far as I know. Anyway. It's below, and there's one for every month, and they really are sweet. So now we're to the close of the newsletter. I hope you enjoyed this issue of our newsletter. The air is crisp, the light is golden, and everything seems touched by a softer glow this time of year. Whether you're quilting, decorating, or just soaking in the season, I hope these bright autumn tones inspire your next cozy project. And don't forget, if you have quilts to quilt, we have the perfect stencils for you. Thanks for being a subscriber. Share any questions with me, and if you have any tips or just want to say hi, leave a comment. Love hearing from everybody, and we read them all. And I don't know if you've noticed, but this newsletter seems to be a lot about me. I'd much rather write about you, my subscribers. If you have any quilts you're working on, send me some pictures. Let's share what we're all doing this fall. It helps us all find new ideas, learn new techniques, and get to know who is in this wonderful community of quilters. I really hope I hear from you. Happy quilting, love as always. Lots of love as always. So that's my newsletter. And this is the newsletter version on video. I want to remind you, if you want to subscribe to the newsletter, you will get it in your inbox about every other Friday. And when you go to the website, a drop down is going to come in front of you, and that is a good place to sign up for the newsletter because you'll get a coupon code sent to you for 10% off your next order. Who doesn't love that? And also, you'll want to be a subscriber because these videos follow the emailed version. So sometimes we have specials in the emailed version that only last, and I don't get the video out in time for them to you know, still be in effect. And with Black Friday coming up, there's going to be some pre-Black Friday specials for subscribers only. So anyway, not only do you learn a lot and get to see what other people are doing, you get in the loop of things like that will save you money. And I want to skip over just for a minute. We've been reading our stats, and we have a lot of people watching this newsletter who didn't come from the link in the actual newsletter that we emailed. So I want to just make sure that if you're new to our, you know, company, that you understand what we're about. So I've linked a couple of videos below that explain exactly what you need to know about our marking tools and how they can help you. So I appreciate you coming here, and please like and share and subscribe and do all that. And we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day and happy quilting. And I hope there's not a whole lot of bloopers this time.